Take a look at my broken GForce lever action Huckleberry 357 Magnum firearm here. Now, I was so excited to get this. It was a great deal. It looks great, feels good. It actually shoots very nice, and recoil is nothing here. And I just sighted it in. I'll show you guys that here. Let's check it out, guys. That GForce lever action 357 Magnum here. This is the sight in target that I just got done doing here. This is at 21 yards where I have the tape were my initial 4 shots. And when I adjusted the sight to raise the rear sight up a little bit higher, I got these 3 shots here. Aiming here, point of aim, just slightly off to the left, but that could just be me. But in general, those are some pretty tight groups, I would say, for the first 3 shots, or at least the last 3 shots from my 7 here of first time taking it out. And so far I'm happy with it. And so while I was sighting it in, I noticed this black piece just flew off of the end somewhere, and I was like, huh, what is that? Did something from the range or something fall into the ground? After I went to go check it out, it was this little cap here, which goes at the end of the magazine tube. This spring was all over the ground too. And I was wondering, okay, I'll just pop it back in or screw it back in, right? But as you can see, it just, the threads don't even catch or dig into there very well. I mean, I only shot 10 shots out of this whole thing, and on I think the 8th shot, that's when it did this. I did a couple more without having rounds in the magazine tube, but look at this. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what you can do. Put some, plumber's tape around there to get some more friction on those threads and see if it'll come in or stay in, or I don't know. I wouldn't want to Loctite it either, because that's not really fixing the problem. So we're gonna have to go back to GForce or somebody and see if we can get that fixed there, because that should not be doing that. It'll stay in there, but as soon as you put the spring inside here, which by the way, there's a end down here that caps the spring so that when you load the mags, it's not getting stuck into the spring here. But yeah, hold on a second. We'll try and get this spring down in here, and then I'll go ahead and try and put the cap on. I mean, I can't even tighten it. I'll just push it in, but it's already loose and coming out of there. As you can see, it just did that. So beware when you're buying the Huckleberry. I haven't seen too many videos out there about this gun. In another video I saw that we just had issues with the 8th round coming out while you're reloading the 7th round, and it seems like you only had 7 shots. Didn't see any issues about this part of the magazine tube or these threads coming out. So you can see those threads are kind of wide or thickish threads. They're not really cut deep or anything, and they don't look like they're in very deep to grab onto that. So we're gonna have to check and see what's going on there. Stay tuned. I'll have a follow-up video maybe about what's going on, and then hopefully we can come back out here and finish the review of this gun, because so far I do like it. It feels good. This action is super nice. I like the top ejection port here. And one other minor thing is this screw on the sight kind of gets in the way of your rear sight. You can kind of see the hump of this when you're looking straight down the barrel here for your front sight, but I needed to raise that up slightly anyway to sight it in more, so it's kind of a non-factor now, but be aware of that as well. And if you're going to put a prism scope on here, that's not going to work, because you have too much of a distance from where your eye goes and where the sight goes, and you won't be able to see it. So you definitely either you will need some kind of a red dot optic if that's what you're going to use. The scope probably won't really give you a good eye relief unless you find a good one that gives you that. Other than that, I'd like the shell holder and stuff, but yeah, great gun as far as how it's feeling and shooting, but this is not something I'm happy about, because this should not be happening where this just falls out easily. So now it just became a single shot lever action. So all right, stay tuned guys. If you have any questions about this or know any ideas about having this issue too, or if you have this issue, let me know. What did you do to fix it? Did you talk to GForce? My plan is to also get a suppressor on this so that we can test this out with a suppressor. That's one of the reasons why I got one with a threaded barrel. I wanted to get a Henry. However, those are really hard to find, the specific model that I wanted ever since COVID. And so this really fits my needs with a tactical, or maybe a modern tactical or traditional tactical kind of look with your wood stock, but you still got some furniture areas here to put things on, and mainly to get this suppressor. Hey guys, so I just got off the phone with the guys at GForce Arms. There was a nice lady who talked to me there's the phone number on the back of the manual. Call them. It does say in here to reach out to Brass Tech at the above address, but when I called her, I said I couldn't find any information about them, and she said, yep, definitely do not reach out to Brass Tech. They handle all of the warranties. And I explained to her the situation. She said immediately they will send me a new magazine cap. And I just checked my email. At least 5 minutes later, I got a tracking number for this. At least I sent her pictures and a video of this as well about the thread conditions on both of these. But she still went ahead and provided the tracking number before I even sent that email even. So customer service A+++ with GForce arms. I think they stand by very well with their customer service, and I think they're going to be pretty good. So if this doesn't fix it where I get a better magazine cap that has better threads on here, then she said the next step would be for me to just send that in. They'll take a look at it and fix it. And if it's not fixable, they said they would send another brand new gun completely back to me. And so I'll be happy with that. But right now, I'm very satisfied with the customer service. They're going to help me out right now. And stay tuned for the next video when I get the new magazine cap, and we'll see if that fixes the issue here that we're having. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments section. If I forgot to mention something, let me know, and I'll get back to you guys really quickly.